These are 30 tips and tricks for Delta Force Mobile. Let's get started. On Settings, Basic, Controls, turn on Lean Peak. This gives you 2 additional buttons allowing you to hold angles without showing your whole body, making you a hard target to hit. On Department, Supply Station, T&E Lab, you can exchange for Tier 3 and 4 armor every 2 days for much cheaper than buying from the market. Click this button to use the gear tickets you obtained from quests. They give you a full loadout to play with, which is great if you have gear fear. You can kill the boss in 0 dam with your knife if you let him get close to you. On Firing Range, you can modify the target's armor by simply clicking on it. You can also change your ammo here. On Basic Controls, scroll down and remove Automatic Mantle. That way when you're taking cover, you won't jump above it by mistake. On Settings, Gameplay, scroll down and here you can choose the order in which your stash will be organized next time. On Black Site, focus on upgrading CSD as it gives you more stamina and faster regeneration speed. Also, upgrading your Workbench allows you to craft high-tier ammo for much cheaper than buying from the market. Upgrading the firing range to level 2 is crucial, as it will unlock the intermediate repair section, as you can see, which means you can repair your armor and helmet for cheaper and higher quality. If your armor breaks in-game, you'll die in less than 3 bullets, which is why you have to bring armor repairs. They are pretty expensive but very worth it if you can afford it. Slow walking with your knife equipped is much faster than holding a gun. You can make Luna's shock arrow bounce if you press here. Mastering this allows you to hit targets behind cover. Crouch walking with Hacklaw is much faster than normal walking. Use Hacklaw knives to kill bots, this way you don't have to shoot and expose your location to other players. If you're facing high-geared players and don't have money to buy good ammo, consider using leg meta bullets. These bullets cannot penetrate the armor but deal huge damage on limbs, so if you target the legs it'll ignore any armor they have on and will take them down pretty fast. If you're walking around and hear rat or bird sounds, look around you. That means there's a hidden stash or a bird nest nearby you can loot. They can drop very good items if you're lucky. When you're getting rushed by a shield operator, you have to keep running until you get to a good spot or wait for your team, because shield players will never push alone. His teammates are always behind him. If he gets close and knocks you, you'll die every time, so always keep a distance and be aware of your surroundings. If you kill a player, you should never loot until he turns to a box, which means his teammates cannot revive him anymore, meaning they're probably not around. If you kill a player in a bad spot, you can pick up the body and take it somewhere safe. Lasers are very good in Delta Force. Adding it to your build increases aiming speed and greatly enhances your hipfire accuracy. I recommend you to always add one if you can afford it. When you're building a gun, click here to calibrate it. Here you can modify the position and handling of each attachment. I highly recommend messing around with it and finding the best build for you, as it's very important and can be crucial when it comes to recoil control and gun stability. Click here to import and share your builds with other players. When you open your scope, this button will appear. Pressing it will hold your breath, which reduces shaking and greatly increases stability and recoil control, which is a must if you're shooting enemies in great distance. If you throw a smoke with Stinger and toss your heal on it, it will heal all your teammates inside it. Instead of holding the peek button, you should quick peek for info and then peek to shoot. This way you're much harder to hit. Peeks are not only for holding angles, you can master it and blend it with your movement, giving enemies a very hard time to take you down. Using these red stims will completely refill your stamina, as you can see. When you're buying armor in the market, you can select like new or worn to buy it with less durability for much cheaper. I usually buy my stuff like new to balance out, and it saves you a lot of money over time. And lastly, don't be discouraged if you die, we all do. It's an extraction shooter where one mistake can cost you the game. Most important thing is learning from your mistakes and never giving up. If you keep losing, take a break then come back. You can't make good decisions if you're tilted. This is the end of this video. I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer your comments down below. Bye.